Hey everyone, it's Jess. I'm super excited today. I'm going to do a collective reading. It's Wednesday today. I'm going to change it up this week a little bit. It's Monday to Friday. That's when it's going to come out. It's just changing a little bit. So super excited for today. Hope you enjoy this collective reading and it resonates with you. Please remember this is general. Take what resonates. Otherwise, chuck it in the garbage, throw it out the window. Let it flat or just disregard that message completely, okay? So, as it's collective, okay, I feel currently that the collective may need some hide me ups because some of us empaths and energy readers feel things deeper, and others of the collective may have felt some heaviness lately. So, this is going to be anything that comes through. It's going to be more positive and uplifting, just to affirm to you that for you, you're on the right path. So, tap me into the collective, accurate, precise messages, please. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, thank you. So, 1, 2, 9. Some of you may be currently seeing, okay. Thank you. Okay, clarify. Okay, thank you. So, you are currently in your higher priest energy collective. You see the grey areas within life, so you don't see things black and white. Your intuition is on point and you're shining your light out. Your throat and your authenticity is open and active, and you're ready to speak your truth, for those who haven't spoke up as late. So, with this one, so this is a beautiful message, okay? So you're going to have a new beginning with your finances. You could also be grounded or in your or have a sun earth is what I'm hearing, or strong Taurus, okay? Strong Taurus within your birth chart. You are on the correct path for you. You're going down the correct path. Your higher self, your spirit guides, and your ancestors and angels are all guiding you within this light. So you are going down the correct path, even when it feels like, okay, and I get this sometimes, even when it feels like it doesn't make any sense. You're following your intuition. They said for right now, it may not make sense, okay? But when the time is right for you, it will all add up together, and you may be seeing synchronicities and lots of things happening within your energy field right now. Things may be shifting. Remember, it's for your highest good. The challenges that arise as well. So there may be problems within certain situations within the collective's life right now. They are trying to say, okay, see a challenge as though it's something to learn from, okay? See it as a blessing, right? A blessing in disguise. This challenge for you at this current moment will help you to overcome the obstacles that you currently have, okay? So there may be some obstacles within your way to overcome, and for some it may be financial. So you're slowly reducing your debts. For some of you, this could be something that you would like to illuminate and lift from your life. So some of you may currently be in debt and you're slowly but surely paying it off. It may be a small debt or a bigger debt, or a medium debt, whichever is for you. Please remember this is collective. I'm just using an example and I got hiccups, okay? So like I said, if you've seen my confirmation with hiccups, means that you're currently going for an ascension. So you're trying to sort your life out within the collective. So you're trying to sort your life out. You're trying to make sure that your self-worth and your self-love is on par as well. For some of you, you feel like you're halfway through this self-love journey. You're actually more at the end of it than you currently may think. And that is a very strong message for the collective. So you know your self-worth and self-love, and you know who you are at a core soul level, okay? So subconsciously you know this. Your conscious mind, for some of you, may be currently playing tricks on you. And when it comes to ego and ego-filled based things, this is a humanity side of things. It's not saying that we don't need our ego, we're just shrinking the noise, okay? And your mind will be quieter, and you'll understand why your mind becomes more quieter. So building solid foundations, because squares to me is building a solid foundation, like building up slowly but surely. With this can be in any terminology of your life, with friendships, with relationships if you're in it, with dating, with anything else, maybe seeing a perspective not of your own, because there are two ways of being stubborn. And what I mean by this is there's a healthy way and an unhealthy way, okay? So how are you being stubborn? In the unhealthy way, it's stubborn. I am always correct. I am always right. No one is like, I am better than them. Like from that perspective, it's an incorrect way of seeing stubbornness. However, if you are healthy stubborn, I am being stubborn because I am trying to help you, okay? I am being stubborn and standing my ground because I am trying to help you. I have gave you words of advice. Whether you listen, like truly listen to me and take it in, because I always say there's a difference between hearing and listening. Are you hearing them and not taking it in, or are you listening and taking it in? If you are listening and taking it in and taking it on board, and you're like, this is really good advice, I think I should take this. However, if you don't feel at your core that this is the right advice for you, then look within yourself, okay? Because a lot of people currently in the collective may be looking outside themselves. Why is this not happening yet? Why is this not happening yet? Okay. What you've got to do is you've got to be kind to yourself, okay? In this current reality where we are within the earthly planes, okay, there's 3D, 4D, 5D, okay? Some of us are shifting more consciously and more consciously aware to the point that we're not in a rush to go anywhere. We're moving at a slower pace. We're like, why is everyone in a rush? Why am I seeing certain things that other people aren't seeing? Why is this happening? I can't quite make sense of it for some of you. You're supposed to be seeing these synchronicities and these signs for yourself, okay? Everyone has a personal signs to them and what their signs mean, and everyone has a new wave, okay, of energy coming to them, okay? We are looking at the 5D as a consciousness that is full of positivity and growth and will help people along the way to be their personal cheerleader. We're also looking at compassionate and understanding and well-being of others as a leader in this current collective reality. And you will notice certain things merging together. You will notice certain synchronicities within your field of where things are going. And I did mention earlier that you're further along the self-love and the self-worth, like integrated path, than you actually believe, okay? So for some of you, you may currently feel unbalanced at this particular time with finances and with working as the shift is going on, okay? Excuse me, as the shift is going on. So how I see this card, right? I'll just show you how I see this card. from my perspective and my spirit card's perspective, this is choosing happiness and alignment together, so it intertwines with one another. Okay, we are all interlinked on a soul-based level. Okay, we are all one at the core of our souls. We may have, before we came down to like the earthly realm or the 3D realm or whatever you would prefer to call it, before we came down, we said, this is what I want to learn, this is what I want to try, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to overcome. These challenges are actually part of your soul blueprint. Okay, so the soul blueprint is yours to know. Okay, so maybe some of you, when you were younger, you was very into spirituality, into tarot cards, into mystical things. This wasn't very known and was very closeted for a long while. And when people finally come out of the closet, some of us may have got negative connotations from this avenues, and we may have cut it off for a while and then gone back to it. This is only for some of you. Please do remember this is a general collective reading. And then gone back to it. And then our gifts heightened, which changed our perception of what we saw as earth, what we saw as cosmic, what we saw as angels. Like, for everyone who may have seen a vivid dream of an angel in your dreams, everyone has a different interpretation of what an angel looks like. Okay, it may not look like what you would see on the internet. It may not look like, because I know for sure when I had a dream about an angel, it looked nothing like what I saw on the, like, nothing. Okay, it was like solar plexus and heart chakras. It was like half a woman's body, like, but floating. It was really interesting, but it was very vivid, and I remember. So maybe you get vivid dream downloads, or you may be a what's it called, a lucid dreamer, or a channeler within your mind's eye. I know that some of the collective are these things. So when it comes to this and standing in your truth, okay, what is your truth? Okay, this is the question that you need to ask yourself. What is your truth? Okay, we as a collective see how the world can be shaped in a better way. And although we would like it to happen like this instant, this may take some time on this planet, because it's the lowish I said ish because it's not, so because we're obviously moving into like the new earth and the 5D as well. Like, some are currently in the 3D going to 4D, some are currently in the 4D going to 5D, so like ish, okay, lowish energies. Okay, as a collective, we notice these things that come up on our paths. And if you notice the lessons that you may not have learned the first time, did you repeat them lessons? If yes, you didn't learn the lesson. Okay, you didn't learn that lesson at that particular time. Okay, and that's okay, because everyone learns differently. Okay, maybe you repeated a few lessons, maybe you're looking at challenges in the wrong direction, maybe you so this is why I'm saying maybe, because we're collective. Maybe you're seeing challenges and problems as though it's the end of the world. Well, are you still breathing? Yes. Well, then it's not, because you can change that. Like, we also have free will on this planet, so we choose. Some of our things are not necessarily planned all the way because of our free will. So if you chose the free will path, then it may change slightly. It may change some of it. But I always say, and I've said this for years, okay, so there's the easiest path that you can go down, okay? So straightforward, you're following your intuition, you're going where you need to go, there's straight head forwards, right? Then there's a fork, okay? And then there's another fork, okay? So you have 3 paths ahead of you, right? So fork, right? So just for ease, right, I'm going to show you this card, right? So you have this path, this path. Out of your free will, you could choose any path, okay? So you could walk off. Doesn't mean you won't get back on your path. It just be later on, okay? So it doesn't mean that you won't necessarily maybe veer off sometimes, maybe not go in the way that you want to. As a collective, I am being told that some of us are creative and holding our creativeness back. This is something that we need to hold strong in us, and just understand that it's okay. Creativeness comes from the soul. It's fun, it's interesting. Everyone has a different perspective on life, and understanding maybe different perspective to you could help you to grow as a person. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to do my mermaid cards, and see what else. Oh, right, about confirmation. See what else there may be for you guys. So collective reading, tap me into it, the energies, please, accurate, precise messages, and see what they need to hear at this point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit guides and angels. Okay, time to re-energize. Okay, so as a collective, we can actually ask to be re-energized. We can also ask to transmute any energies within our sleep, so we do feel re-energized the next day. I have been doing it for the last 2 days. My God, I have so much energy. It's unreal. Okay, dreaming. So I mentioned earlier that some of you may get vivid dreams on where to go on your particular path, and miracles can happen. That's really, really cool. So believing in magic and how it works. You may come across innocent, but you also know when it's time to turn away. They just may not be on your the same path that you're currently going down, and that's okay. Okay, if it's time to turn away from situations that don't serve you anymore, that's okay. Okay, yes, for some of us it may be like a grief process, and it may take you longer, depending on how long they were in your life for. But from a perspective, it's okay to turn away from them that don't serve you anymore, right? Are they serving your highest good? Are they supporting you? Are they your cheerleaders? Are they there when you need them? Like, all of this stuff intertwines, okay? And it's okay that they're on their different journey. Everyone's on their own unique journey wherever they decide to go, and silent sirens may be a confirmation for some of you as well. So what I mean by this is, are they for your highest good? Okay. Also, for some of you, and this is something personally I have struggled with for a while. I don't know if you've been here before, but if you have, you'll hear me say about ADHD and impatientness and impulsiveness. So impatientness, I have had to learn to have patience. Okay, sometimes I have more patience than I realize, and then other times I have a very limited patience. Okay, so like it goes in waves. I call it goes in waves. Okay, and I've been learning that patience is my friend, and it's okay to wait longer for something because something better come out. So I've actually based it on something that happened previously for my own personal gain. So I was in debt myself. I was injured. I had a lot of mental health issues, right? This was previously, not currently. I still got a little bit of mental health issues, but that's my thing to deal with. And sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better. So it just depends on the day. So from my perspective, okay, I had like all this stuff happen to me, okay, and when I had extreme psychosis, I actually asked Pip when it first came out, and I had so many professionals involved, and the only reason that my support worker couldn't get there was because she had a mandatory meeting. At this precise moment in time, I didn't get Pip whatsoever. Okay. And at that time, it was frustrating. It was very, very difficult. They said that we could appeal, but we weren't sure on the appeal system at the time. Even they weren't even sure, because it didn't make any sense at that current moment in time when it first come out. And for any of you who tried this at that current time, it didn't make any sense. So obviously we went there, explained lots of things, all the professionals that were involved, and I just left it. Then about, I think it was a little while ago, it might have been a couple of years ago, right? I think it was during COVID time. So during COVID time, I decided to apply for PIP again. This got rejected. Okay, so that was the first time. Then I tried again. I got the daily living, but I didn't get the mobility, and at the time I was on a walking stick. So I got the daily living for my mental health, because I have to have regular checkups for a year. And yes, it drives me nuts, but I understand why they do it. Because at any moment in time I could have another psychosis episode, so they need to make sure that I'm okay. So with that, I have to monitor myself, like self-monitor. Make sure I'm eating, make sure I'm drinking, make sure I'm sleeping well, make sure I'm doing this. So like basically self-care needs is like already put within my like frame of mind. So I tried again. The daily living come back, the mobility didn't. Then I had to ask the local mayor of my local town to help me with PIP, and he had to explain to them, look, she may not have carers in currently, but she is like mobility. She took her forever to answer the door. She wasn't quick at answering the door. And the front room too, like, because it was in a massive front room, so the front room was say here, right, and the door was like there, okay, like I'm pointing to the camera, so you can't see the other side of the camera, but it wasn't that far, so it was from about here, right, where I was sitting, to about there, and it took me forever to open the door. So then I got obviously the daily living backdated, and then I got the mobility backdated, which actually helped me with becoming debt free, okay, which to me was a sigh of relief, because it would help me with certain avenues that I wanted to do at that time. And it was really, really, like, I was really grateful, okay. So it helped me with several things that I needed to do, pay off things. I was currently in a rented home, so like privately rented home at this time, so I had to add on to what we have something called universal credits, or like benefit help in the UK. So I had to add on to the, because it was technically classed as a 3-bedroom house, but I would call it a 2.5, because there wasn't enough space for a single bed. But that's my personal view, okay. So then we had and it was like a room off a room, okay. Yeah, so at the time I had to add on certain things to it, and I was really grateful for this, and this actually helped me out with my finances quite a lot, because I wasn't expecting to do that. So, you know, like, I think it took a year to 2 years for all of that to come through, so it's better than I could expect, but it was in 2 lots, okay. So it may be that one lot comes in and then the other lot doesn't come in, from a financial perspective for some of you, that can help you alleviate some of, and I mean debt free with companies as well, that I was debt free with companies, okay. So this really helped me. This also helped my credit score to grow, which, oh my god, right now I can't believe my credit score. I get to look at it and I'm like, Like it's like angels singing, okay? So maybe something like that, okay? So it's going to be better than you expect when it comes to patience, and I have to remind myself of this daily too. So accurate precise messages for the collective, tap me into the energy. Accurate precise messages for the collective, thank you. Blessings, blessings are coming your way, love when they clarify. So I'm going to do my angel affirmations. So this is going to be really interesting. So attitude for gratitude. So okay, if you haven't been here before, I always say when there's anything that says grateful on it, attitude for gratitude, I'll sing it, okay? So if you hear me sing it, it's going to be like that. So that's really cool. Tap me into the energy of the collective, accurate, precise messages, please, for the collective affirmations. Detachment. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security or feeling, we mentioned security earlier, okay? So if anything feels like it's lacking with, how can you put it? If anything feels like it's lacking within your life, okay, it means that you have an attachment style to it, okay? This is the ego talking and can actually keep you stuck in a lower frequency, which we do not want as a collective. We want to bring up the frequency. So then you are attached to that person or thing and it changes you, which I mentioned about turning away, okay? If that person is not for your highest good, it's okay. It's okay to detach. It's okay. It doesn't mean that you don't like anyone. It's just for your personal peace of mind, okay? Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. So what they mean by cutting cords, in case you may be new to spirituality or it may have come across your path and you feel drawn to it, okay? When it comes to people that we've had relationships with, whether friendships, whether anything else, and I'm just using people as an example, from the energetic level, okay, you may feel their energy, okay? If you cut the cord of their energy and ask to transmute it, I do it within my sleep because I feel like it's better for me a lot of the time. So you can transmute it and ask your angels or your ancestors or your spirit guides to declutter any attachments that you have to energy, okay? We're all energy source, so go from that. When all attachments are released, you can no longer, so then you no longer have an emotional tie anymore. You no longer have someone that can change your mindset or change your inner belief of something or someone or anything like that. You may see it from their perspective, doesn't mean you have to take it on, okay? This enables you to reclaim your power. So reclaiming your power is important at this time, and they're saying this is important, say again. So this enables you to reclaim your power and be genuinely you, which I mentioned earlier about being your authentic self, speaking your truth, free spirit, and that of others. Let go now. So the affirmation that the collective may need to sort out, and I realize that this may come across as nagging for some, this may come across as tough love to others, and this may come across as they truly love me as a person, they are trying to help me. So take it as the last one. So your spirit guides, ancestors, angels really love you and they want to help you to grow as a person, okay? Growth is important, expansion is important, ascension is important, okay? I am everyone and everything. My spirit is free. Okay, So we mentioned about everyone being intertwined. If they're not on the same path, it's okay. You may not cross paths, but you may, okay? So tap me into the collective energy of my... Okay, 2 came up. So some of you have come from pile number 2 from yesterday. That's very odd. Okay, anyway. Tap me into the energy of the collective. Accurate, precise messages for the collective. Okay. Hey, my pile number 2 from yesterday. Opportunities. We are all I can't give me words out now. We are all presented with opportunities and are expected to flow with the currents that comes our way. Drawing this angel card suggests that something is now being made available to you, and it is up to you to use it to your greatest advantage. Be alert, be aware, and be prepared. You can, of course, make your own opportunities. So this is free will. If you knock on enough doors, one will inevitably be open to you. So you are also reminded to persevere, for it may be that a door which was previously locked has now been open. A crack. Do you know what's really interesting? This is where I realised that you come from pile number 2. No, it's not. It was pile number 3. Why did they say pile number 2? Okay, some of you are from pile number 2. But yesterday I did a video with doors, okay? And number 3, I believe, if I'm correct, was a locked door that you had to open. So this was really in sync, and I love when my spirit guides and angels do this, right? And I've only just realised this is really interesting to me, okay? Can now be cracked open, and the cracked open door, I believe, in pile number 2 was the light shining, which I mentioned earlier. Your light shining out brightly. Oh, makes sense now. I love you guys. So, quiet your mind and ask your angels to help you. I am ready for all opportunities. Yeah! Love that for the collective. Tap me in. Thank you. What was I saying about self-worth and self-love intertwining? Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. And I just mentioned love 2 seconds ago. Love, 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 love. Decide your clear boundaries, limits, and firmly decline to let others step over you or manipulate you. So what they're saying by this, so stand true in who you are, okay? Stand true in your beliefs. Speak up if necessary when it comes to it, okay? You will earn the respect that you need. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slowly to take offense and quickly to forgive. So some of you may be currently on the defense mechanism, and this is just something that's just coming up. Transmute this energy while you're sleeping. This would help you a lot, okay? Just quickly. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Likeable, lovable, likeable, lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. Stand in your power. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angels to step into your aura and guide you. I am confident and worthwhile. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Love it. Love it. Okay. Is there anything else for the collective? This is gonna end. I love when spirit do this. They're like so in sync. So in sync. So in sync. And angels, because I get an angel messages for you guys too. And ancestral messages too. Thank you. I love this. Oh, right. Excuse me. Kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. I said about compassion and kindness. So, how would you console a friend with their challenges within their life? Do you console yourself the same way? And I had a really, really southern accent then. That was not mine. Okay? By the way, I'm conscious when I channel. Okay? Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectation and give yourself due praise. So do you praise yourself and you're like, oh, you did a really good job today. For example, because I'm doing a tarot reading on YouTube. You really did a really good job today. Well done, pat on the back. Like, you uploaded a video, you did what you needed to do. Do you do this? I feel like I need this more too. Right now. So, you know, like, pat yourself on the back, say congratulations, I have uploaded a video, I did a really good job, and just bring that positive light aspect into your life, and nurture yourself and be gentle and kind to yourself. Words have power, so the more positive, uplifting messages that you have for yourself, the more your frequency is going to rise and level up. So yeah, in order to nurture the gentle qualities of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend the same energy to others. So are you kind to yourself? If you're being kind to yourself, you can extend and share that energy with others. You can be kind to others. You can be kind to your friends and family, and it extends. And it's like this positive ripple effect. I call it the positive butterfly effect. Okay, so yeah, positive ripple effect. Okay, so you're kind to that person, that person's kind to another person. You may not see this necessarily, but that's what happens. Then someone else is kind to you, and then it goes around, and then you get some blessings come your way that you was least expecting. Like, this is interesting. Okay, so when do you when you do something, you're automatically extended that same energy to others. Before I forget, okay, maybe I do this, maybe I just don't realize I do this. Okay. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to those whom are currently isolating, sad, comfort those like who are isolated, and comfort the sad ones. Draw out the shy people. Maybe some of you have like a shy approach to life. There's a difference between shy and being cautious. Okay, so there's just a quick message, okay, for the collective. So I'm honoring it. I'm going for it because they're saying. Okay, so there's a difference between being shy and being cautious in whom you let in your energy. Okay, so being shy is that you're timid, you don't really want to speak up for yourself, you don't really know how to defend yourself. Maybe others have defended on your behalf. You're very like isolated, withdrawn within yourself. You're very at core soul level, you may feel sad or upset, but you don't have anyone necessarily there currently to help you along the journey. Okay, so if I go from that and inwards, okay, and that's shyness, okay, where you know, and then there's a different kind. So observing the energies around you, who will meet your vibrational frequency. Are they beneficial in your life? Will they hype you up? Okay, this is different. Okay, so there's a difference between shyness and caution. Okay, for your boundaries. Will they respect my boundaries? Will they do this? Will they do that? Okay, so you may be observant. So for energy readers and empathics, they are cautious with whom they let in their circle because they will pick up that energy. Okay, and this is their boundary so that they can have their inner peace. So if you meet blah, 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 if you're meeting them on the same level as their vibrational wave, it's for their highest good. It's very um, informative and helpful to you as a collective, then that's okay. Are they helping you without you asking them to help you? Are they doing an energy exchange without you asking? They just feel like this is going to help the collective within their current path. Are they going to help you along your journey? Are they going to lift you up? Are they going to grow with you? Okay, so people may see it as shy from their perspective because that's how they see it. However, from your perspective, you are being cautious of whom you let in your energy for a reason. You are being observant for a reason. Okay, really hope that made sense. Anyway, so get back to what I was saying. I say sometimes my spirit guides like to go off the tangent. I allow this to happen because they're obviously bringing this through for a huge purpose for the collective. Okay, that's how I see it. So your rewards will be a sense of inner warmth and love. I am kind to myself and others. Okay. So, synchronicities. What was I saying about you maybe seeing synchronicities at this time? I love this. There is no such thing as chance in our incredible universes. The coincidence and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guides and angels. So recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they are angels' messages to you that you are on the right path for you. Okay, remember, you may not be on the same journey as everyone else. You have your own journey, your own soul family, your own people that you resonate with. Okay, let's just put it that way. People that you resonate with. So things may be working behind the scenes within within you not realizing, okay, that they are supporting you from behind the scenes. So you may not see what's going on, but they're orchestrating it. Okay, and at that particular time in your path, you may not notice it. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be 3 years down the line. You're going to notice all these synchronicities add up. You're not going to believe in coincidences. You're going to realize that all these synchronicities added up for a reason. Okay, so it may not be necessarily when you think it may be either. Okay, this is another thing. I think it maybe it could be because I know as spiritual beings, we're always asking questions. We're always going internal. We're always asking for advice from spirit. When it comes to certain things for ourselves, maybe we might look outside of ourselves for either confirmation or, as I put it, either confirmation or we didn't quite get a clear message from spirit, so someone else may have the answer, and that's okay too. Okay, start to expect them and look for them. Be aware that there is a divine reason behind them and consider what the message or lesson is. So what is the challenges which I mentioned earlier? What is the challenges that you're currently experiencing within your life? What are the lessons that you're currently learning? Why are you learning them? Why are you repeating them? Have you learned from them or have you not? Okay, you would know that. You would know that. So, synchronicities is also a reminder to you that all things happen in divine timing, which we mentioned patience. Okay, so I said, for example, yeah, so it will happen at the right time for you. Okay, so I always say in my readings, and I'm going to quote this again for the collective because I feel like it really needs to be said. Okay, when it comes to divine timing, they do not want to make your human brain and what it can comprehend too overwhelmed. They want you to enjoy the journey. They want you to get there when it's the right time for you, where you can appreciate your success, where you can, whatever success is for you. So for example, love, because we like talking about love, because it warms our heart. So say for example, you haven't met your long-term soulmate yet, okay? I'm just using an example. And you really want to meet them, say, a year from now, okay? This may not come a year from now. When they feel that you are ready within yourself, it will come at that time. There may be certain signs that you have for yourself, okay? So certain signs that you have for yourself. So I have certain signs for myself for this, okay? When this comes into my life, I know it's coming soon. I don't necessarily know when, I just know it's coming soon. Okay, so you may have a specific sign for your love soulmate, and these signs and synchronicities you will literally see everywhere before this person arrives. Okay, like I said, we love talking about love. So yeah, so when it comes to that, it may not be then. Okay, when I say soon, for a lot of us it could be in a year or two. You know, that could be soon. For others of us, it's in 3 months, 6 months, weeks, days. What's your soon? Okay, do you even know? And then say, for example, you say, oh, I don't really want it now. Like, I want it in, I don't know, 20 years time, right? I'm just saying an example, right? I'm happy and content where I am in my life. I don't want it now. You could meet your soulmate then. And it could come out the blue because you are quite content and happy where you are in your life. You're not looking for outside like too much. You're not looking outside of yourself too much. Certain things you may, but that's because maybe someone else has the wisdom and the knowledge behind them that maybe you don't at that particular time. And that's okay. You can ask for help from others. This is okay too. Okay? So, getting on with that. So, start to expect them and look for them. Be aware that there is a divine reason behind them and consider what messages or lesson is. Synchronicities is also a reminding you, I'm going to say reminding you instead of reminder to you, reminding you that all things happen in divine timing. So, affirmations. All things happen in divine timing. So, champions the collective, please smile. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Anything else that they need to know at this current moment in time? Positivity. What was I saying about positivity? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh, I love when they confirm. Oh, they're telling me to take the bottom of my card. Right, I don't usually take the bottom of my card, but I will go with it because I honor their advice. I honor that and respect their advice. Attitude for gratitude. Thank you very much. So, with this, when you are positive, you keep directing a stream. So a stream. Okay, so okay, I've just had an image in my mind, and I think it's totally awesome. Okay, so the higher chakras of in case any of you are unsure on chakras, so the higher chakras of the heart is green and pink. Okay, whichever one come to mind first, that is yours. Okay, so I'm doing pink because that's what comes to mind first. Okay, so there's a pink river flowing with the frequency of higher energy, thoughts and vibrations, and words and actions. What have you brought? What have you done today? What was the action you done? It could be the smallest things. Okay, confirmation. So, right, the smallest of things. Let's say you woke up, you done your personal hygiene. Well done you. You managed to do something today, even if it was small, okay? So you done your personal hygiene today. Did you eat today? Yes. Positive. Positive sign that you ate today. Positive sign, are you breathing? Well, I take it because you're watching this video. So, I take it that you are because you're watching this video. Are you breathing in human? I call it the human bodysuit, so just go with me. Human bodysuit. Are you breathing in the human bodysuit? Yes. Have you had a good sleep in a cozy bed? Yes. Do you have what do you have in your life to be like positive about? It could be the smallest things. It could be like you had a headache and then like, I don't know, 5 minutes later the headache like disappears, goes away. Sigh of relief. Okay, like I said, it could be the smallest of things. Okay, this is also to do with mindfulness. So I learned mindfulness while I was working voluntarily, because after obviously my support workers and everybody helped me out, I decided to go down that path. Personally, that path isn't for me, but I wanted to give back to that community. Okay, and I did in a different way. I did in a different way later on. So that's really cool. But like the positive things that I did, I learned mindfulness. I learned several things that helped me out on my day to day. I learned how to problem solve better than I had before. I really liked it. I really liked my manager. She was compassionate, she was kind, she was understanding. She helped me out a lot. And I liked my, I think it was a mentor. I really liked my mentor. When I shadowed her, she was very understanding. When I had questions, she would be kind and compassionate with the answers and trying to explain it to me in a positive light. So there is ways within your life, okay? Someone could compliment you, for example, okay? And instead of negating that, right? And I'm just saying, for example, instead of negating a compliment, like letting it go and just ignoring it, be like, someone said I was really beautiful today. That's really cool. That's really positive. That's made my day. Like the smallest of things, okay? Smallest of things. So, energy with your thoughts, words, and actions. Did someone give you a gift today? Did something get delivered to you today? Did, like, it could, like I said, it could be the smallest of things. Did someone say a positive thing about you, like, oh, you're beautiful? Take it as a compliment. Okay, don't think anything like things. Oh, someone said, I have a beautiful soul today. Yes, that's beautiful. I'll take that. I claim it. Yeah. The effect of others, and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of the positivity, and they will too support your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitude, so focus on loving, abundance, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. I am positive and strong. I am positive and strong. Confirmation beat. Love that. I am positive and strong. Right, so as a collective, is there anything else? Oh, I missed one. Yes, I did. Yes, okay, it's some angels. Wait. Right, angels I'm going to do last, and there's a reason behind why I'm doing last. Curiosity and flexibility. I swear I sound like Donald Duck then. So, curiosity. See life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. Okay, every time this card comes out, I have to honor the song. Okay. If you have seen Babes in Toyland with Drew Barrymore and Keanu Reeves when they were younger, you will understand why I am singing the song. So, if you see through the eyes of the child, you will see the wondrous place where magic can be, or something like that. I know I may have mixed up the words, but I really, really like that song. So I had to honor that song. Right. So you may channel through songs too. Okay, I know I do sometimes. That's another thing as well. So curiosity keeps you alive, interested and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you are, and you will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people, and you will discover You will discover an eternal source of a fascination. Be curious about wonderful universes in which you live, about angels themselves and their roles in the divine play. The radiance of the delight in life will illuminate you. I explore the wonders of life. So what came to me at the end of that was Louis Armstrong's song. Now I've lost it. Louis Armstrong's song. Why is that Louis Armstrong's song? A Wonderful World. I think to myself, thank you, what a wonderful world. So it's really cool. So flexibility is the next one, okay? Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow, which creates challenges. Okay, so you may be resistant against something, which we may have mentioned earlier. Remember, this is collective, take what resonates. And if it doesn't, chuck it in the rubbish bin, chuck it out the window, or let it fly, or just disregard the message completely. Your choice. So ask your angels to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept possibilities that there are other ways previously unseen, doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem. So look, what was I saying about problem solving and mindfulness? Thank you. Sorry. So super excited. I get super excited with these things. All right. So if you're sensitive to hearing, I do apologize. Exception. And I'm not laughing at you. By the way, okay, just to clarify that. My spirit guides are making me laugh. I have a comical team, okay? The life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. I am free and flexible. Okay, so we've got 2 angel cards. What was I saying about the number 2? 2 came to me like way before this. Synchronicity. Thank you. So you are blessed to attract this angel cards, and you haven't just got 1, you have 2. So you are blessed to attract this angel card. For Archangel Raphael brings health, healing, which I was saying about transmuting, love it, and abundance. He will help you to develop your intuition and your inner vision. Call on him if you need help in these areas now. He also protects travelers during journeys. So this is I'm going to say auspicious card, okay? Because everybody knows what that means. It says fortitude card. So maybe some of you may be traveling. If you are about to travel or about to travel. If you are a healer or wish to be one, Archangel Raphael will direct pure divine energy to you. He works on the green rays of healing and balance. So visualize yourself surrounded by a green light and invoke his guidance. I am happy. I was going to say happy and healthy at the same time, and it kind of combined it. So I am happy, happy, healthy, and abundant. Okay, and I was mentioning about the heart chakras with the green river flow. So for some of you, love it. Okay, and I was saying about pink too. Oh, right. So these two things that I was mentioning, right? So I saw a river flowing with pink and then green from the higher heart chakras, right? So that was my angels sending me messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Archangel Shamal works on the pink ray. Okay, so whichever one comes to you first. This is just to clarify, right? Green or pink, which one comes to you first without hesitation, okay? This is what you need to work with most, okay? And I saw the pink one, so that's earlier, okay? So this is what I may need to work on the most. So this is interesting. So let me just get into the point. Okay. Archangel Shamal works on the pink rays of love and being blessed with the Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Oh. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are. Nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves any hurt, anger, or separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. My heart is filled with the flame of love. So it looks like I'm opening up a heart chakra. Okay, so let's see if we've got any more, because I feel, yep, you do. Oh, one more. Okay, so you know when you're a child, okay, and I'm going to do the inner child spiel, okay? You may have heard it before if you come here before. If not, I'm going to say this again, okay? So, when you're a child, do you care how you run? Do you care how you dance? Do you care if you fall out with someone and then you decide to make up later on? Or you just don't connect with their energy? That's okay, doesn't matter, right? As adults, we tend to, I'm going to say put restrictions on ourselves. Okay, we tend to put restrictions on ourselves unless they cross your boundaries, okay, because boundaries are important. That brings respect to you. Unless they cross your boundaries and they cross what you asked them to bring at the beginning, then they should still be involved in your life, okay? Because so they should still be involved in your life, okay? Because we've got to respect ourselves, okay? We can't be walked all over or anything like that, right? Highly aware of this. As a collective, or we should be if we're not already, okay? So we put so much pressure on ourselves by being serious, by doing all this, but where is the fun in your job? Where is the fun of life? Where is the fun of, do you know what? This is really cool. This is my passion. I'm going to go for it. Okay? Because if someone said, for example, to me as a child, don't do a cartwheel, I'm going to do a cartwheel. Right? I'm not going to listen to them because I enjoy doing cartwheels, okay? I was always upside down as a child. I was never the right way up. So let's just put it that way, okay? I really enjoyed gymnastics when I was younger. That was a part of my life. So I'm just saying, for example, okay? I wanted to do a cartwheel, so I enjoyed that, so I was going to do a cartwheel, okay? So I was doing cartwheels, handstands, Probably now, as an adult, I would say it's dangerous, but back then I didn't see it as dangerous, not at all. So, um, but we put so many limitations with it, like within ourselves, to be like, oh, we've got to do this. Like, what's your passion? What's fun to you? Okay, this is fun to me. I really enjoy it. It's really fun to me, right? I really enjoy my imagination and where like spirit takes my imagination as well, because it's very interesting. It's very unique to me. It's like fun. It's enjoyment. Um, I feel like at peace when they're with me. Like from my perspective, this is how I feel. Okay, I feel love on like so many levels that you wouldn't even believe. But this is how I see it. Okay, so with things like that, what do you see as fun? What is fun to you? Is going to a beach and just doing starfishes and sand. Is that fun to you? Like this is the energy that we need to bring forth in as a collective. Okay, just quickly. So before I get into this is imagination. So this is only for some of you. Remember, this is general. It is a collective reading, and I can't believe it's an hour already. See, the time flies when you're having fun. Right. So it's over an hour, and I'm still filming for the collective. This is very interesting, and I love when spirit do this. So thoughts are the building bricks of life. For everything begins with a thought, and creativity to thought, and you have imagination. Every castle. So what was I saying about the sand? Okay, maybe building a sand castle and sand sculptures is your fun. Right. So castles in the air. This imagination is then great by architects and builders. So you could be an architect or a builder. So that's how it starts. So you could have so an architect or a builder could start making a sand, like solid foundations as a sandcastle, and it doesn't even like go down when the water goes in, because like obviously the sea goes in and out. So if the sea went in and it was still standing up, maybe they became a builder. Maybe they became a art sculpturer because it was different materials that they use. Maybe they become a pottery person. I'm just going with lots of creative ideas. I know that Written in the Stars by, and I can't remember the name because I haven't listened to it through the ages. They wrote something on the sand, so like for a love connection, because they weren't sure where it's going. So there was like, is it written in the sand or is it written in the stars? And that's my unique way of doing it, because I haven't heard it in a very long time. Does it wash away? Like all these things, like does written in the stars? Is it written in the stars or in the sand? So if you know whom that's by, because I can't remember and I haven't listened to it for a very long time, please comment below. I know it's a country song, that's all I can tell you. So yeah, or it could be that you're a musician, because I started to sing as well. Maybe you have a unique and different voice from others. You have a unique voice for a reason. Use it if that's what you would like to do. Okay. Because I don't know if you've heard the story. I heard in an interview. If I believe that they're good for the soul, okay, I will listen to them. So I believe Ed Sheeran is very good with his music. He takes time out when he needs it. He's very good at sharing his wealth with others, and you always don't hear about it either. But or very good at noticing people. Okay, from when he was young, they showed a video camera of him when he was younger. He couldn't sing at all. Couldn't sing at all. He had this passion inside of him when he was about 7, and then he went up and he actually managed to be able to sing. He was busking on the streets for a little while, so that's where he started. Like, he always goes back to his humble beginning. He didn't start anything else. He knows where he started. Okay, so he's quite humble and respectable that he only started there, and sometimes he doesn't even believe he's famous, like from his perspective, because He just thinks he's a normal human being that's like following their passion from his perspective. Like if you think of it like that, that's a good way of thinking of it. But that's like my perception. Okay, obviously I know not everyone likes him, but that's just an interview that I saw. It's like certain celebrities got where they are, and like some of the doors closed in their faces to begin with, okay, and then finally because they were committed, um others were working behind the scene and actually managed to open the doors for them. Okay, so remember how they looked already. Okay, so I am going to finish up on this card, so bear with me. Collective. So the angels are inviting you to use your power of your creativity, imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? How do you want to get there? Maybe you write a manifestation list down, put in a wish box, put it maybe somewhere that you're going to forget about it, come back to it later. You'll be surprised, okay? Because some people will forget about it and then they're like, oh, this actually happened and I didn't even realize until my son bought this box in, like from One of the Secrets. So, you know, and I remember that one specifically because I laughed about it because his 5-year-old child was like, what's in this box, Daddy? I don't know. Like, you know, so you totally forgot about it, which was interesting. So, yeah, envision your life on how you want it to be, okay? It can be the most wildest dream you can have, and I guarantee when you get there, it's going to be better than you ever expected and dreamt of, like your wildest dreams. And these people who have become successful have said this a lot of the time, like within their life. Like, I can't believe it, still can't believe I'm here. Like, they're just shocked and amazed by it. Amazement. So the angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcome. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Is it because you want to help people? Is it because you want to guide people? Is it because, like, from my perspective, it's because I want to help people grow as a collective. From my perspective, it's because when I needed the help with certain things, I couldn't necessarily find the answers outside myself at that particular moment in time because no one knew. So from my perspective, I like to help others so they can help them to grow, so that it embraces life, and then I can help others along the way, like financially, when it comes to that. That's how I see it, okay? I can share my riches, okay? For example, like the other day I had a bed and I decided to give it to charity, okay? But this is saying, for example, this is my personal thing, okay? So is it for my highest good? Yes, to me it is, okay? To me, in my heart and soul, I am passionate about this. This is interesting. And as I said in my description, if you didn't read it, I do want to get monetized, and this is a personal, because then I can help to begin with, which would then help my child, and then my child, and then I want to do it like a positive ripple effect, okay, to share with others and help them out along their way, and I want to do it for myself as well. Okay, I want to do it for myself is one of the reasons. So the purest intention is because I want to help the collective out, totally, okay? So I do want to help them out. I do want to guide them. They don't always need my guidance, but when they do need that help and guidance because they feel lost, and I know a lot of the collective sometimes feel lost in this current shift, this is what I want to help them with. This is what I want to help them grow with, okay? And the illusions of certain things. So if you're spiritual, you can't, like, from other people's perspective, okay? This is something that frustrated me for a while, okay? You are doing an energy exchange, right? Money is energy, so therefore you are earning energy back to oneself to then help yourself, help like maybe your immediate family, and then help others along the way. Okay. However, so many people believe that you should be in poverty, you should be skin, you shouldn't be able to eat or survive at all, you should be homeless. Like, are you actually thinking of all the stuff that can actually happen? Etc, etc. Oh, you shouldn't have a home, like you shouldn't have that, you shouldn't be able to live. Like, why? You know, but we did this energy exchange, and in this current time, money is energy, right? Money is energy. Okay, in this current time, money is energy. So when it comes to energy exchange, I'm providing my energy currently, technically, and using my internet, by the way, just to add on, and all this stuff. Why should I not get energy exchange in return, or a thank you? This would help. You know, why should I not get that exchange in return? Okay. And then other things um, like someone used an example, and I believe it was Ella. I believe her name is Ella. And she said, well, back in the day, we would exchange a goat for herbs and medicine and stuff like that, herbal medicine. Now, the current climate is money, which is energy. And so many people are seeing the world in an illusional based way, okay? Yes, I am into spirituality. Yes, I need to feed me and my child, right? Yes, I need to keep my roof over my head. Is this a bad thing to ask for? No. Okay? So just for like an example, and I ranted and raved then. So I apologize for my rant and rave, but I feel like that needs to be said big time. Okay? So when you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intentions and open doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcome. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Then imagine your dreams and start the process of creation. I picture positivity. I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. So for your highest good, okay? For your highest good, for my highest good, for your highest good, for my highest good, okay? So I really hope that you enjoyed my reading. I realized that there was a bit of a rant. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe, like, and share my videos. I feel like this is well needed at this particular point in time. I would not be uploading it, and it would not have gone over an hour if they didn't feel like these messages were needed to be brought to people's attention, especially the spiritual community's attention. Okay, so they're saying, even though okay, so they said, even though I went on a run, I was supposed to go on a run for an important reason. Okay, so apologies for my run to anyone that didn't want to listen to that run. But remember, raising your vibrations, keeping that imagination alive, keeping that inner child alive, keeping that innocence alive, believing in miracles, believing in magic. Just because they're not at that precise moment in time, that things are not necessarily going the way you want. And I'm going to double say this again because if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, and share on my channel. Sharing my channel really helps grow. I'm very, very grateful for you listening to me. And I know it was long-winded today, but obviously the collective needed to hear this. I don't believe in coincidences. So this was meant to happen. I was trying to think of the word then. Okay. So, thank you very much to everyone who has already subscribed as well, and like and comment. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for very, very much. Bye bye for now.